Hey, how's it going everyone? It's the award-winning commentator, and I'm probably catching you off guard right now. 2 videos in one day, unheard of when it comes to my channel, but I have a month off. That means the most videos possible and try to make for you all. Let me warn you guys, this is not going to be the best gameplay I'm ever going to throw up on my channel. It's a nice 17-9 gameplay where I come in second on my team and a nice kill confirmed on the PS3. But the main reason I throw this up here is I'm playing with my subscribers. Of course, I'm playing with my boy Mr. Jaffa, the guy that's made my intros and been with me since the very beginning. Now here's a little debate for you all. When you guys think of Australia, what do you guys think of? Do you think it's a continent, a country, or an island? Of course it's all three, but when you immediately think of Australia, what do you think of it as? Go debate in the comment section below. I'm also playing with a guy named Bulls. Bulls has also been with me for a very long time. The only thing bad about Bulls is he doesn't have a mic. So come on Bulls, go get a microphone, man. And last but not least, I'm playing with King, guys. King just dominated this game. King is also one of my new subscribers to my channel. He's been here for a while as well. It's just fun playing with the subscribers. I had 2 goals when I first started YouTube, and this is kind of my foundation. I'm gonna repeat this as many times as possible. 50 subscribers in under 3 months. The second is meet and interact with a lot of different people. Now last week, the second goal got very interesting. I now have a subscriber from every single continent and around the world. It's just crazy. For only having 320 subscribers and having someone follow you from all the way around the world, from every single continent, that's just amazing. Because I know people with 1,000+ subscribers that really have a base here in the United States, maybe some people in Europe. They don't even touch Australia at all. They don't even touch South America, nobody in Africa, nobody in Antarctica at all. I just consider myself very lucky, guys. Thank you guys, I really do appreciate that. I'm trying to bring you guys as many videos as possible. Hopefully next year will be a lot better. Hopefully I can get better internet for you all. We'll just see what happens. Now I kind of alluded to this in my last video, but I'm kind of this as my favorite part about college, my best college experience ever. Now when I first came to college, what you have to do is you have to go get your key to get into your dorm room. What they do is they have it at our gym. Our gym is this huge rack with amazing stuff. I'll probably get you guys a vlog from there next year to show you all out because it's just amazing. It's a 2-story workout room with all these racquetball courts, a lot of basketball courts, indoor courts, just amazing stuff. And saw a poster there. My college football team will be playing the 3rd week of the year, going up to the Naval Academy to play against Navy. Now the trip was $69, no pun intended, and it sounded like a really cool deal. But like any deal, I wanted to go with someone I knew. I tried to go with one of my friends that I met from my summer year right before going to college, but it really didn't work out. He didn't buy a ticket or anything like that. Now before we go on the trip, we had to go to a meeting the Thursday before we left. And I saw one of my buddies from high school was there. So you immediately go over there, you kind of hang out with them. He introduces him to his roommate, a guy named Alan. And to make the story very short, Alan is now one of my best friends here in college. The guy I actually met from high school doesn't go to school anymore. He actually goes to school back home and everything. That's just a whole nother story, you know. Now the way we do on this trip is we would go on a Friday night and we would leave right at midnight. We would drive 11 hours to 12 hours all the way up to Annapolis, Maryland to go to this football game. We get there about an hour or 2 hours, and that would give us enough time to go tour the city of Annapolis. Then we go see the football game. After the football game, they would take us on the bus and we go to Baltimore, Maryland, which is like 45 minutes an hour away from there. Then we would drive all the way back home another 11 hours, 12 hours. You get home, you probably sleep, and you gotta go to class the next day. There's some of you guys that may not seem appealing, but for me, I love sports. It just seemed like a great trip, great opportunity. It was really cheap to get a football ticket. This would be my second college football game ever. Our first college football game was against a team from Savannah called Savannah State. They weren't really good at football. We destroyed them, and so I was like, alright, I have to go to this game. It just seemed amazing. Now charter buses are very fun, as you probably could tell from your field trips you guys ever did when you guys were little, like elementary school, middle school days, maybe even high school. Charter buses are awesome. They have TVs on them. So for 11 and 12 hour trip, it's pretty good. The only thing bad, guys, is I'm 6'4", and I'm not just tall. My legs make my height. So I have extra long legs, so when I kind of sit down, my knees probably hit the back of the seat. So it wasn't uncomfortable, but it, you know, after like 5-6 hours in trip, you got anxious, right? You wanted to move around and stuff. But it was a fun trip. We watched a lot of different movies, like Along Came Polly and Monty Python and the Holy Grail and all this other stuff, but mainly just want to sleep the whole trip. Now, as we were going up to Annapolis, Maryland, you have to make pit stops. They wouldn't let the bus drivers drive for more than 3 hours. So one of our trips, we had to stop at a McDonald's. The thing is, McDonald's was closed. They wouldn't let us get any food. Another trip we had to stop was in Virginia. And when we left Georgia, it was like 60 degrees. When we got to Virginia, it was below 30 degrees. It was freezing cold, wind was going bad, we were all wearing shorts. We pretty much ran off the bus, came immediately back on. And when we were trying to get off the exit, our bus driver actually missed the exit. The other two buses, there was one in front of us and there was one behind us. We were the second bus. The first one made off the exit and the second one completely missed it. So he starts backing up on the interstate. This is about 2 o'clock in the morning. And we're all panicking, freaking out, like, what is this guy doing? Is he crazy? These guys are yelling at him like, dude, you know you're backing up on the interstate. And it was crazy. I mean, the trucker's coming right behind us, honking his horn at us, and our bus driver doesn't even care, just goes straight back up right over the curb, and we get off the exit. Now, if you guys ever get a chance to go to a military academy, take the opportunity. I never went to see the school. We didn't have time for that, but we went right to see the city of Annapolis. Now, Annapolis is like any other city right off the sea. It was great elevation. It didn't really feel like you were in Maryland at all. It actually felt like you were in Venice, Italy, or something crazy like that, right off the water. There was nice sweet candy shops. Starbucks was there, a nice little Starbucks like underground and all. But the whole thing about Annapolis is right off the water. There's a thing called Eagle Alley. Beautiful boats are sitting out there, and we only had to spend about 2 hours out there before we had to get back to the football game. But before we ever got to Annapolis, we stopped outside of Washington, D.C. to get buffet breakfast. Now, the food wasn't really that good. I decided to get a lot of bacon, which wasn't really smart on my part. Because when we got there about 2 or 3 hours early at the football game, that was kind of tailgating time. But of course, we're all underage. We're at the Naval Academy. And we're really not going to drink at the Naval Academy. That just really isn't smart. And I was wearing Under Armour, and it was really hot that day. So I was wearing turtleneck Under Armour, so I was kind of getting lost, and it was hard to breathe and everything. So I left my mark on the Naval Academy as we were walking around outside. I puked. I threw up all that bacon that I ate about the 2 hours before, because one, after sitting on a bus for 12 hours, getting car sick, and then having bacon in my system, that really wasn't the smartest thing I did. So pretty much what you did is you were walking, and the Naval Academy is really elevated, their football stadium, so you're really walking uphill. That's kind of the parking lot around the stadium. And all of a sudden I just freaking puked. And of course I think people thought I was drunk and everything like that, so it's just funny, but you just kind of puke and keep going. But needless to say, guys, that was my favorite part about college so far. I met my best friends so far here in college. I met a lot of other great people there. And if I ever get the opportunity to go on another trip, it'll be awesome, guys. Thanks for listening. Hope all is well, guys, and more videos are coming very soon.